Hey guys, uh, so rapidly the news are coming from the Ladakh, the disputed land between India and China, and there has been a clash in between Indian and Chinese army in the Ladakh province. And let's understand what BBC News has to say about the recent clash that has occurred between Indian and Chinese army. All gratitude to BBC News. Let's understand what it says. Kashmir clash, 20 Indian troops killed in fighting with Chinese forces. 16th June 2020, Asia. At least 20 soldiers were killed in a clash with Chinese forces in Ladakh in the disputed Kashmir region, Indian officials say. The incident follows rising tensions and is the first deadly clash in the border area in at least 45 years. The Indian Army initially said 3 of its soldiers had been killed, adding that both sides suffered casualties. But later on Tuesday, officials, a number of critically injured soldiers had died of their wounds. India's External Affairs Ministry accused China of breaking an arrangement struck the previous week to respect the Line of Actual Control (LAC) in the Galwan Valley. What have both sides said about the incident? Early on Tuesday, the Indian Army said 3 of its soldiers, including an officer, had died in a clash in the area. Later in the day, it released a statement saying the 2 sides had disengaged. It added that 17 Indian troops who were critically injured in the line of duty and died from their injuries, taking the total that were killed in the action to 20. China did not confirm any casualties, but accused India in turn of crossing the border onto the Chinese side. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman Zhao Lijian said India had crossed the border twice on Monday, provoking and attacking Chinese personnel, resulting in a serious physical confrontation between border forces on the two sides, AFP news agency reported. Now this is a map about the area. Local media outlets reported that the Indian soldiers had been beaten to death, but there were no confirmation from the military. China's Global Times newspaper reported that solemn representations had been made with India. How tense is the area? The LAC is a poorly demarcated. The presence of rivers, lakes and snow caps means the line can shift. The soldiers either side, representing 2 of the world's largest armies, come face to face at many points. Both sides insist no bullets has been fired in 4 decades, and the Indian Army said on Tuesday that no shots were fired in this last skirmish. But there have been tense confrontations between the 2 nuclear powers along the border in recent weeks. India has accused China of sending thousands of troops in Ladakh Galwan Valley and says China occupies 38,000 square kilometers, that is 14,700 square miles of its territory. Several rounds of talks in the last 3 decades have failed to resolve the boundary disputes. The 2 countries have fought only one war so far, in 1962, when India suffered a humiliating defeat. In May, dozens of Indians and Chinese soldiers exchanged physical blows in a clash on the border in the northeastern state of Sikkim. And in 2017, the 2 countries clashed in the region after China tried to extend border road through a disputed patch. There are several reasons why tensions are rising now, but competing strategic goals lie at the root, and both sides blame each other. India has built a new road in what experts say is the most remote and vulnerable area along the LAC in Ladakh. And India's decision to ramp up infrastructure seems to have infuriated Beijing. The road could boost Delhi's capability to move men and material rapidly in the case of a conflict. India has also disputed part of Kashmir, an ethically diverse Himalayan region covering about 140,000 square kilometers with Pakistan. Over the past week, Indian media have been reporting the troops from both sides have been gradually moving back from their stand-up positions and that efforts were underway to de-escalate the tensions. So it will come as a surprise to hear of a violent clash in which 3 Indian soldiers were killed. The last time the two soldiers exchanged any gunfire along the border was 1975, when 4 Indian soldiers were killed in a remote pass in northeastern state of Arunachal Pradesh. The detail of the latest skirmish and the emergency measures being taken to defuse it are still unclear. Whatever the result, the latest incident is likely to trigger a fresh wave of anti-China sentiments in India. It will also present daunting foreign policy and security challenges to Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his government, which is struggling to contain a surge of COVID-19 infections and revive an economy which looks headed for recession. Thank you, BBC. Thank you, BBC News. Thank you for watching.